Hello everyone, let's play 1213 by Yahtzee. I have to give a huge thank you to Deceased Crab for making his videos of, or his Let's Play videos of Trilby and the Trilby Quadrilogy. If he had not made those videos, I would have not been made aware of the wonderful games that Yahtzee makes, and puts out there for free nonetheless. And an even bigger thank you to Yahtzee for making the games and putting them out there for free. That's incredibly awesome. They're so good, you could probably earn a tidy profit if you charge money for them, but you don't. So that's awesome. Thanks, Yahtzee. And yes, free games for everyone by Yahtzee. So thanks DC and thanks Yahtzee. Let's begin. 1213, episode 1. This is the main character. His clothes are bloody. His head is bowed. He doesn't look very happy. Let's find out why. Memories. They buzz around in my skull like flies. The moment I try to catch one, it's gone, as if it never was. I'm left waving my hands in darkness. They keep me in a cell. If I could just hold on to a memory for more than a second, perhaps I could tell you why. Perhaps I could explain the bandages on my hands, or the bloodstains on my shirt. But I cannot. All I have are my filthy clothes and these four walls. And the sickness. Rise and shine, 1213! It's time for your daily exercises. Exercise, my bewildered little friend. The orderlies are here to take you to the funhouse. I do hope we'll have no tantrums today, yes? That's a good little doggy. Woof woof. Here's a doggy treat for you. Welcome once again to my little obstacle course, 1213. Now, do try to keep a smile on your face as we run through the motions. These little sessions are useful to our researches. We've equipped you with a pistol this time, so we can assess your hand-eye coordination. But we'll get to that later. For now, let's start with a bit of a leg stretch. Press the left and right cursor keys to walk. More of a crooked shuffle. Now then, how about some pull-ups, to really get your blood pumping? When you're under a ledge, face it and tap up to jump and grab it. As I'm sure you're quite aware, tapping up again will cause you to clamber up onto the surface. Give it a try. Clamber, 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 clamber. I usually call it climbing, but he says clamber. A clamber, clamber. Clamber up onto the top. We've covered the high jump event, now for the long. Falling down this gap will not be pleasant for the old ankles, 1213. Walk right up to the edge and press space to take a forward leap. Don't worry, you can't fall by walking over the edge. That would be very silly of you, wouldn't it? This next jump is a bit further than the last two. You won't reach the far side in a single hop like you've done before. Walk right up to the edge and hit space, and you'll end up dangling from the opposite side. Tap up to climb back on top of things, and all is well again. Jumping down this old elevator shaft would be suicide, 1213. It's over 2 stories. You'll have to let yourself down gently if you want to survive. Walk right up to the edge, tap left and face the other way, then tap down to lower yourself into a dangle. Tap down again to release your grip and brace yourself for landing. I call it hanging. Dangle, dangle. Ow. Oh, I do apologize, 1213. I keep forgetting you find that fall a little painful. Good thing you only have to do this once a day, I've done this before. I can't even remember. I imagine you want a little freshening after your little tumble, yes? Stand under this fine spray of H2O and watch your health slowly return to normal. Yes, a fine spray of H2O indeed. Alright, my heart rate's back down. It was up a bit. When you're standing in front of an object you can interact with, tap up to do so. Open the door by operating this panel. Oh dear, it looks like there's a pesky security camera. If it sees you, it will close the door again, and you'll have to hit the switch again. The good news is, it can only see you once you go past the little sign, and it can't see you at all if you're crouching. Tap down to go into a crouch. If you walk left or right from a crouch, you'll automatically go back into a crouch when you stop. Get through the door without being spotted by crouching whenever the camera turns to face you. Oh yes, and of course it goes without saying that tapping up will bring you out of a crouch. 1213, you are my plaything. Now, time to enjoy the small amount of power I've granted you. Press the tab key to shoot in the direction you're facing, and take out your frustrations on these targets. You'll have to duck first to hit the lower one. Go on, enjoy yourself. Die, stupid targets. Trapped in an obstacle course. Alright, that feels better. Just one more little test to undergo before you can go back to your cell, 1213. I want you to pick up the item from the far end of the corridor and pop it in the little hopper by the door. To pick something up, just press down to duck while standing over it. Those disgusting clothes of yours don't have any pockets, so you can only ever carry one item apart from your gun. Sad, but that's life. You picked up a glowing rod. 1213, you are now sterile. It's radioactive. You can actually use the use button and give this glowing rod to the screen rather than putting it in the hopper. But I'm not going to display this bug. But yes, there is a bug here. But maybe later. To use the item you are currently holding, stand in front of what you want to use it on and press Q. Q for quizzical, like what you are. If you press Q while crouching, you will not use the item but rather place it back down on the floor, where someone will no doubt trip over it. So don't do that. Well done, 1213. Once again, your efforts have been sufficient. Now, it's time to go home again. You remember you have to press up to enter doors, yes? The orderlies drag me back to my cell with characteristic roughness. I offer no resistance. Why does he make me do these things, that giggling silhouette, every single day? Is it just for his own perverse satisfaction? Who the hell is he, anyway? Who the hell am I? I try to think, but my head aches terribly. As always, I cannot concentrate. A great nausea churns in my gut. Perhaps these, too, are part of my torture. The torment I can't even be sure I do not deserve. The gun is part of it, I know. Why else would he let me keep it, except to torment me with thoughts of freedom? The door's opening. What's going on? This hasn't happened before. Has it? I can't even remember. What's going on? I don't know what to do. Let me back in my cell. For a moment I consider returning to the comforting familiarity of cell 13. But this desire fades when the pain in my head pulses savagely. Oh, my head! I can't take it. Alright, everyone. I'm gonna take a break. This is the introduction of 1213, episode 1. I do hope you all enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Good night.